Hey, welcome. It is the So I'm Not So Sure About Medical Marijuana program. I'm Rusty Humphries. He is the star of the show. His name is Dr. James McEntire. Doc Mac, how are you, sir?
Very good. Glad to be here.
Okay, I know you are busy today.
It's been a little bit challenging.
Okay, so we're not going to get him a lot for this show. We've got a guest on the show today.
Yes.
Dana Howard. Who's Dana Howard?
Dana Howard is a longtime friend and a cannabis enthusiast who has a lot of expertise in CBD and infusion of products, whether it's stuff that she's producing or teaching you how to do it at home yourself.
So she's a real chef.
She's a chef.
Okay, so do you like the idea of having food with marijuana, cannabis?
Yes.
Why?
The ability to control the intake of your medicine in a non-smoking way is important to a lot of people, and so they want to be able to ingest it through their GI tract and take advantage of cannabis that way.
Okay, by the way, before he's got to go, ReLeafMo.com is our sponsor. That's ReLeaf Dispensaries. We can also find your website where?
TheGreenPotClinic.com.
Okay, the Green Pot Clinic. Okay, go to the Green Pot Clinic. Go.
Yes.
Go now. Go.
Go.
Go do your
I'm
thing
going,
and then. All right. So I've got an interview with Dana Howard here with Cooking with Cannabis here on the I'm Not So Sure About Medical Marijuana show. All right, Doc Mac is helping people. So Dana is here right now. This is her book. And by the way, if Dana seems a little bit off, she has locked her keys in her truck and they just got them out. So you doing okay now? You doing better?
True story. I'm much better. They were so fast and got it done. So
it's not because you're like whacked out on cannabis.
No, not
Okay,
at all.
all right,
I'm
just
more
wanna make
nervous
sure.
about being on film.
No. This is a show. This is a fun show. This is an interesting show. We're just trying to learn about medical marijuana, cannabis, because there's a lot of people that, like me, I'm still not sure about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not like all in, woohoo, let's go get some more, dope and get crazy. Is that what, I mean, is that you're just love being high all the time?
Well, no, not at all. I use it to medicate. It helps me with my anxiety. It helps me with sleeplessness.
Are you having anxiety right now?
A little bit.
Okay, don't worry
But I
about
don't medicate in the morning.
Well, why?
Because I only do it at night, just so that I'm clear and focused during the day.
Okay, so what helps you sleep?
It does. It
Okay.
really does. It's similar to taking melatonin.
Okay.
It's nice.
How much do you do? And Doc, I'm sure you've talked to him about dosages and things.
Yes.
What helps you?
I just take a small dose of an edible. I don't
Okay.
even smoke.
Okay.
Because I don't like to.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right. So you're sitting around one day and you're going, I got all this weed. I've heard people make brownies. Maybe I could do a whole bunch of stuff and get all whacked out on my food.
No, not whacked out.
That's not what you're thinking.
Just slightly enhanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what gave you the idea to do? By the way, the book is Cooking with Cannabis, A Beginner's Guide, and it's available at where?
It's available here at ReLeaf, and it's also available on Amazon.com.
Okay. And you've got a website, infusedkc.com.
Yes, and you can connect with me there and find it as well.
Sweet. Okay. So you're sitting around and you're a chef?
Yes. 15 years ago, I started cooking in a kitchen here in Kansas City. And then I worked my way up all the way to kitchen manager and event manager at a
Nice.
catering company.
Okay. What kind of food?
Oh, high end, very high end. We did just events for Kansas City's elite. I'm not going to name names.
Okay.
But I've also done presidential dinners as well.
You can say president, can't you?
I don't want to. That's okay.
Okay. Was it a guy talk like this or don't worry.
I would say both.
Okay, did good. All
Yeah.
right, so she did. All right, so you're a real chef.
Yes.
And then you thought what? What gave you an idea to do a book about cooking with cannabis?
Well, I took a trip to Colorado and I just toured dispensaries. I was curious. I wasn't trying to, find the highest THC level or anything like that. I bought edibles because I wanted to see how they tasted.
Okay.
And I was more drawn to the fancy edibles. They had, little glass cases with the fancy chocolates and things like
Right.
that. And so that kind of caught my eye.
Huh. And you thought, wow, I can do something kind of cool like that.
Absolutely.
And so what was your first thing? What really is your start? Where'd you start food-wise?
I started infusing my macarons with CBD.
Okay.
And I started taking them to events around Kansas City, and they were a huge hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So much so that you have some at dispensaries around the area, right?
Not my macarons because they're fresh, but I do have a product line now.
Okay, so I see, was this a CBD honey? Now, how would you use this? Put this in your tea or coffee?
Tea or coffee, eat it by the spoonful. I have friends who put it on their toast.
Okay.
They love it on their toast with a little bit of butter.
Interesting.
This is local to our area too. So you're getting all the good enzymes from the bees, and it's helping with your allergies as well.
So what do? You just get the oil and stir it in kind of thing, or is there a bigger process to that?
There is a bigger process. And my products are made in a FDA-approved manufacturing facility. So
you're not doing it in single wide.
It's not coming out of my home.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right. So this is a THC free. What is the difference with that in CBD honey? What is different? Do you have THC honey?
I do not right now.
Okay.
No, but it is coming in the future.
Okay. So what is difference between THC honey and CBD honey?
The THC is the psychoactive factor in the cannabis plant.
Okay.
So when you have, if you're using CBD, you're probably taking it in from the hemp plant, which is less than 0.3% THC.
Okay.
And that's what makes it legal to cross state lines with hemp in the United States.
And can you feel an effect with this honey with CBD?
You can. It will not impair you. So you can take that if you do not want to consume THC for different ailments. Some people take it for anxiety, depression, PTSD. Some people take it for arthritis.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've noticed these people that they take it, that they've seen a positive effect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What
I do myself.
Okay. Look, how do you? Okay. You said you had anxiety. It helps you sleep. Anything else that helps?
I've noticed that it helps me with the little aches and pains throughout my body. I started taking it for about a month, and then I quit taking it to see what came back.
Right.
And I noticed that there were a lot of little pains that I was living with that I didn't really need to live with.
Wow. Okay. And then what is in this cup here? What is this?
That is our hot chocolate bomb.
Okay.
That was kind of a little boutique adventure that we did over the winter. And it was a lot of fun.
So what do? You just pour hot milk in this and it makes hot chocolate?
Hot milk or hot water. You don't even have to have milk.
Huh.
Yep.
And it's infused?
It is. It's infused with CBD.
Okay. Nice. Okay, well, we're running short of time here, but in your Cooking with Cannabis, a beginner's guide by Dana Howard, again, available at infusedkc.com or at ReLeaf Dispensary or Amazon.com. You have a bunch of different recipes here, and they're dated by months and things, right? What is it? Tell me a little bit about how this works.
I am a writer for the Evolution magazine here in Kansas City.
Okay.
So every month we have a recipe blog.
Oh.
And they coached me with this, and we just put it together a little 12-month book. And so what it is basically is a look into 12 months of cooking with cannabis.
Nice. So how to decarb your green, how to make green butter, rainy day cauliflower dumplings, gluten-free vegan paleo banana bread cookies.
I'm a health nut.
I mean, what? Gluten-free, vegan, paleo. I mean, why even eat it? It's just air.
Oh, no, it tastes good.
Okay, it's more than air.
Yeah.
Okay. Freedom lemonade with infused lavender, infused islander kebabs. What is that? Meat?
It's chicken.
Chicken? Mm-hmm. You put it in your chicken?
No.
No.
You got to get the book and read it.
Okay. All right.
It's in your hand.
That's okay. So anyway, Dana Howard, chef. Do we call you Chef Dana?
Oh, no, Dana's fine.
I like Chef Dana better. So anyway, again, you can get this book, Cooking with Cannabis, and all the recipes in here. She seems very cool. Great products you can get at ReLeaf Dispensary and other places around the Kansas City, Missouri area. The book available at infusedkc.com or at amazon.com. And Dana, That was fun.
That was fun.
No need for anxiety. You
Right,
did good.
right.
Don't lock your keys in the car anymore.
I haven't done it since college, but
All right, there's a first time again for everything.
Yeah.
All right, Dana, thank you very much for being here. And Doc Mac will be right back. Okay, you're back.
Back.
What were you doing?
I had to help a patient.
That's good. Okay. So one of the big things you do is people come in and they talk to you so they can get their medical marijuana cards there in Missouri, right?
Exactly right. They have to have a licensed physician complete a certification form so that they can get their application properly submitted to the Department of Health and Senior Services.
So they got to talk to you for what, 2, 3, 4 hours?
Yeah, it's extensive. No, I'm kidding.
No, how long is it really?
Typically 15 to 20 minutes. I can put together a very solid certification that'll be approved by the state.
Nice. Okay. Before we get to talking about what Dana just said, if I want to get one of those cards, how do I get a hold of you to do that?
You can call me at our telephone number 816-237-8583, or you can find us on the internet at www.thegreenpotclinic.com, and we can help you out.
Awesome. And she was good. She's very good. The book looks very interesting. What I want to try, well, I'm not going to try with the marijuana because that's just me.
You can use CBD to infuse your foods too.
Yeah.
Anti-inflammatory.
What's MCT oil?
That's medium chain triglyceride. It's a type of oil. Yeah.
Okay.
There's LCT, MCT, long chain, medium chain.
Well, so she teaches you infused steak Marcella.
Oh yeah.
That sounds pretty good. All right, so if you want to find out more about that book, like we told you, infusekc.com, or you can get it at ReLeaf Dispensary, which is the website.
ReLeafMo.com.
Okay, make sure you subscribe to this program and let people know about, so I'm not so sure about medical marijuana. Maybe you got a family and friends that are watching you and going, boy, are you sure you want to try this stuff? This is a great show to help them understand a little bit better. Until next time, I'm Rusty Humphries, that's Dr. McEntire, and we'll see you next time here on So I'm Not So Sure About Medical Marijuana.
Take care.